So today we have a video about the Divoom Tiivoo 2, and as you can see it's pretty similar design language to the other two things of Divoom that I have tested in the past. Divoom is a brand that does make audio products, but does have to focus a bit more on the design. But one thing that I do think is still pretty great about these speakers, or like design speakers, is that even though the audio is not the main focus, they do try their best to not make the audio sound too bad for how small the speakers are. For example, with this one, the Very OK, it's a pretty cool unit, and the funny thing is this speaker is very heavy because they use like a porcelain outer body. But even though they only have like a small driver, its performance is pretty solid. It's pretty loud even for how small it is, and they even done a small passive radiator on the rear, which does help a bit with a bit fuller sound. Don't expect big bass, but it does give this speaker an alright sound experience. So with this one, it's a bit of a different story when we talk about how it is tuned or how it is made. For example, this one is more like a PC/TV look. Yeah, of course you have a button to switch between some modes. You have also some volume control here. And the funny thing with this one is that the speaker is up-firing. And on the rear you have a bass port. So this means that even though this speaker is also not the best sounding speaker out there, it does have a pretty cool overall performance, and the bass is even not too bad for this kind of scenario. But today we have the Tiivoo 2, and this one actually has a bit of a mix of those two speakers in its audio profile. For example, also an up-firing speaker. I'm not the biggest fan of up-firing speakers, but Divoom does do pretty well tuning that you don't have too muffled sound if you are in front of it. It really sounds almost like the speaker is facing to you. And instead of a bass port or passive radiators, why not do both? So they have here a bass port, but the bass port is actually just an air opening for two passive radiators. So it's a pretty cool mix up in comparison to those two. And this means that the overall sound performance is actually a bit between these two. It's not as humpy in the bass as this one, or trying to boost the bass, but it's also not like this one that there is no bass at all in the deepness. So don't expect big bass out of this or any real deep bass performance. But because they combined the passive radiators with two and this like a little bit of a semi-bass port, it does make the speaker sound pretty alright, at least very controlled. But yeah, the design is of course its main focus. So as you can see now I have a radio on, but you can also like change to Bluetooth modus of course, and you have a menu here. So the menu is pretty cool. You have some different kind of items, some different kind of settings which you can use on this speaker. And like with the Very OK, it also has radio FM built in, but this one at least has a real antenna, and with this one the antenna is built into the housing. It does work if you place the speaker, let's say, near to a window, but yeah, it does have limited range. And with this one, the Tiivoo 2, you do have much better range for FM radio. Of course, you do also have this antenna, which can be folded in and even folded a bit away out of sight. So if you want to use some Bluetooth, don't worry, you can even almost like make it invisible. So on Bluetooth, I have tried the speaker a lot and it's pretty solid. It also uses AAC codec or the normal codec, SPC, and it works pretty fine. The overall volume is also fine. It's pretty well controlled, so it's not extremely loud. And if you use the speaker, let's just say around 8% of its maximum, of its 16 volume steps, it is the best sound. Push you up to the 12 or 16, you do hear that the built-in DSP is trying to control the driver, so the driver isn't overloading. So you do lose some of the fuller sound on those volumes. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go to a few of those audio samples so you can see yourself a bit how it performs. I also have with a few audio samples that I switch between some of the face looks, because that's possible. You can do custom face looks, but also face looks from other people. So yeah, let's go to those samples.
Hey, y'all will see, yeah, you won't see that I will get it, cause I'm really focused, man, I make it with the rap and I just follow my path, I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain, but good as a kid. Lately, I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space, yeah, making rest every day, man. You know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Then it's that first, cause we going insane. You don't know what I'm gonna do. You don't know what is next. And I'm loving the fact, truly it's making me blessed. Cause I work on my team, no snakes in the grass. And we have the trust in the wind because of the work that we did in the past. Because of the work that we did in the past. Man, we went to hours, we barely got rest. So I get the realm and we didn't finesse. So I got the feelings that we might be next. Cause when we go in, we win in the match. When we go in, we win in the match. So that's how we do, cause we be the best. We be the best, best. Yeah, we be the best. Whoa. Yeah, we be the best, best. We be the best. Hey, yeah, we be the best, best. Hey, we be the best. Yo, you wanna come and test? Whoa, you want to see we the best? Hey, you don't see that we're the best kid, so I suggest you never really come and test it. But otherwise, I will smack your face like Michael